All them goddamn card-carrying commies just sit in the back of a... It's his family. They're like getting him committed.
Like his family black bags him and takes him to a fucking cell phone hut. We're tired of this off the grid shit. We're gonna say they like force him to like sign the paper so he'll stop talking about it.
We're gonna get you fixed, old Jebediah.
Whoa. This is strange. Those enemies are the fucking spitting plants from Spyro 2.
Oh, they're also the spitting plants from Crash 3.
They were in the third one?
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
second game.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Crash 2.
Oh, you said Spyro.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Crash 2 is what I meant. Yeah, they're the spitting plants from Crash 2. That's all the same fucking game.
It's all...
I don't play video games. It's all the same shit. They do not look as nice in this. That is a downgrade visually, in my opinion.
Yeah, because they have fucking cartoon faces now.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, you don't care.
Oh, I don't like it.
Jesus. This is also a really saturated level. This is like almost at that like Doom and Bloom level of fucking like heavy, greasy. Really strange. Video games look weird now.
Video games are strange to me.
Yeah, kinda. Sometimes it feels that way. Not in general. It's only with AAA games. I see a lot of AAA games I look at and I'm like, what is like... I get it, but like, why did you do this?
I know, the corporate decisions of big video.
It's very strange to me. Like, what did it cost to you to make that weird asset strange, out of tone, and high def? And like, could that have been spent elsewhere on your game?
Oh, probably, and it would have been a much better use of your time.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I guess I'm in that camp of like, I don't know, just like depth, not width, but,
Get off my ass!
Go away, you stupid pay-rag! Oh, he died.
No, he's fine back there.
Yeah, he is fine back there.
He's okay.
That was barely an obstacle to him.
Well, maybe he's not as confident as a cool guy like you.
Yeah, I guess not. But I just, like, over-designed is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, just, like, you put a lot of work in to a part that is difficult to appreciate because it contrasts with what I know of the game.
Because you're just blazing past it the entire time?
That's a big part of it, too.
Or it's like, you put a ton of work into that skybox in Call of Duty.
Yeah, or like that plant. Like, why come up with that whole different plant design? Okay, it's like a prehistoric plant, right? So that like we make it kind of look like a Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
It's not super weird, but it's just kind of alien to what you know, and I don't think it like enhances the experience in a meaningful way.
Oh yeah.
So why do it?
Why not just keep it the same?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Just high def the creature that you already had because it's a little. I'm gonna say an icon. It's not like everybody's like, oh yeah, my favorite.
Oh yeah, Venus flytrap from Crash 2. I have a T-shirt of him.
Yeah, but it is memorable. Like, you remember those water levels and those things coming out and snapping at you, and like, later when they spit seeds and leave. But yeah, like, oh, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Canonically, Coco has done mushrooms. Just happened.
How you like that one, Puritans?
Yeah, how do you like them grapples? Whoa, hey now, alright. I do kind of love Purple Dinosaur World, though.
It's a lot of fun. I assume it's a callback to Crash 3.
They did a way better job. I hated the dinosaur level in Crash 3.
Because it was pitch fucking black.
It's dark, and there's cool design ideas in it. I like the idea of doing a Crash level where you do these, like, really subdued dark tones like you're at the bottom of a jungle. So, like, the design... I bet the, like, stencils for that level looked fucking awesome. But in practice... it just didn't work for me. It just felt weird. It didn't feel very crashy. It was all like dark earth tones and shit.
And that game devs didn't feel crashy to Val.
Feel crashy to Val? You heard me. And you know,
I would like my wagon for Christmas.
Like my wagon for Christmas. I'd like to join your team if you are hiring.
I'm the guy for marketing.
Absolutely. I'm on board, baby. I got you. Crash Bandicoot team, you want to get me dude, I would suck at making platformers. I would not. I have nothing to bring to this genre.
Platforms that you jump on.
That's it. I don't know what else to do.
Well, for me, it would be more like just, I like what I like. Like, what am I changing?
That's really it. Like, there's platformers I like, and there's platformers that I just don't like. I don't like platformers. I like certain games that are platformers, but like I can't tell you which ones are good. He is lava-proof, or he is dead.
No, he's dead. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, we killed him and he's cool. We're big. I'm a big girl.
He is from here. Jaha! I murdered an animal today.
Not even a murder. I just tricked him into dying.
She's got a real fucking Toys for Girls in the 90s smirk.
Well, she's from the 90s.
We're not.
I am.
Well, we are. This game isn't.
I was gonna say
this game where we're at in this game is not.
No, it's in prehistoric times.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Marketing was very different then.
Yeah, I mean, especially in the 90s, where the dinosaurs.
For anyone anyway.
Oh boy.
Don't mind Grumpy Gus. He's always a downer.
Don't
Get
mind
it?
Yeah.
Don't mind Grumpy Gus. He's our accountant because we couldn't afford another voice actor. Yeah, that's me, a professional.
I'm the guy that was sweeping the vomit in the room they did the after party in.
Generator.
Sounds like it's time.
Wow,
What
it
was
really said
that?
with a lot of
Yeah.
bitch energy.
Is he like a fucking like spurned
It's like
girlfriend?
a scorned ex.
Yeah, and his generator that he
He's
loves
got
so
his-
much.
His
It's so
cardboard
important.
box in the basement filled with anal porn.
Yank the trolley out from under me. He's like,
I assist.
shut up. He's like, yeah, he's
Shut
got
your fucking mouth, man.
his rift generator that's more important to him than having dinner with his best friend. No, I ate that roast alone so that he could fix his.
No, I told my mother that I'd be bringing a good man home.
Box of anal porn. That's what it's just hidden between dimensions. He has
I
access
just
to
love
all of time
access
and space.
To go see.
No, that's why he's got to have it. He's seen
Anything.
everything. For him, the thrill is the grungy
The
secret.
thrill is getting caught.
It's all that's left for him
You
now.
can go back before he did the deed.
And keep it from happening.
But you can't unown videos. Especially because they're VHS tapes. For anyone that doesn't know what a VHS tape is, you have to rewind them.
Oh,
Or
good.
people know that you watched butt porn.
That is, You know what's funny?
Did you sign up for that when you came over?
I did, yeah. There's
Sweet.
that's another one of
here.
those classic it has become an old man joke of like saying, have you ever heard of a VHS? As like a very like
He's with me.
I'm old and I want you to know you're older than me joke. Are you young people? It's like that is like so you can shake a cane and be like, you ever heard of a VHS, have you?
Got it. Our bad guys
Not
had
that
to check it out,
old.
too.
What?
Bad guy.
Wait, hang on. What?
Why is Cortex surprised he's considered the bad guy?
Is Cortex unwell?
I think.
Whoa! What?
Oh yeah.
Who the fuck is this clown?
Who are we talking about? N.Tropy or
Girl-tropy.
Oxide?
Oxide.
Yeah, Oxide's there.
The unwanted visitors.
At
Why is he there? I don't know.
before or after? Or just from a world where he never made that bet?
I'm gonna tell you right now, you may have missed it. Tropy's a little into Tropy.
Oh, really?
Bar.
Yeah, it was subtle.
Yeah, I know. They didn't. They felt like that was something we should explore in a kids' game. Is Selfcest.
But like
My box under the bed. It doesn't have this.
we've got so much to talk about right now.
Yeah, that didn't have to happen.
We've got Jesus Christ on top of this going on. Like, all right, couple of things.
Yeah, what do you got?
Let's just start. Yeah, let's start with just that they put that in this game, which is an interesting choice. And bold, I
It's
will
a
say.
choice,
It's
yeah.
a choice, and it's a confident one. I'm not mad about that. As weird as it is,
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised. That's my feeling. But like, what? Is that there to humanize him or make him more villainous? Was that a save the cat moment, or was that Lex Luthor twiddling his mustache? Like,
So the question is it humanizing that he can find someone, or further evil that someone is him?
because I know this game thus far, as much as I'm enjoying it, it's too dumb to be taking a middle road. It's not out here going like, people are complicated. It's not that, you know, people don't all fall in one box. That's not what Crash Bandicoot's doing.
Crash Bandicoot is very hard and they fall in the same box.
Yes. So that's fucking going on. But, like, and then also all of our characters are like, gah! And that's interesting. Because that means, like...
Crash Bandicoot does canonically have kink shaming in it?
Yeah, like, he did that, and that is something that they can, like, wrap their heads around.
Oh, yeah, that they get what the fuck me eyes were?
On some level, these children know what's going on right there, but also, even if that's not the case, their crazy outback Australia, where the only technology seems to come from Cortex, has explored that concept in some part of their society enough that it can be gross to these characters. Like, right? Like, if you didn't know...
My favorite part is that to all the characters, it's gross, and then Dingo Dial laughs.
Dingo Dial's like, hey, get it when you can find it, mate. I hope that's Dingo Dial. He's like, hey, boy, you do what you gotta do.
I ain't judging.
You got the Tom, I got the crime, eh? It wasn't related. I just been waiting to say it.
There's no shame in my game.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
There's a little shame in my game.
And is that a joke about him being a redneck?
Oh, I didn't even piece that.
Is that like a slam because he's like from out back that he's like uncivilized, so it's not weird? Like, is that like a subtle like kissing cousins joke?
You know that Crash is known for.
I'm just saying it's in the fucking game.
No, I know. I just think that was a weird choice to be like.
Yeah.
The kids these days, they want those self-fucking jokes.
Yeah, it's weird that it's in there, but also. Dingo Dial's like kind of our boy in this one, so you're like,
why is he
you're
okay
with him a little.
this?
It's like how JoJo unironically had a Nazi hero, and no one ever said anything about like, yeah, but also he's like a Nazi.
But like, what are they trying to say? They're not trying to say anything.
They're not trying to say anything. He's just our friend who is like they just went silent on that. And I'm not saying that was the wrong choice in that instance, but it's interesting that they just dropped that layer on someone who is ostensibly a hero. This is a little weird.
Okay.
They just dropped that on someone who is ostensibly a hero in this game. There's just like a lot of decisions where there was like a Cat in the Hat level of like really strange choices in a really short amount of time.
There's definitely a lot of who was that for?
Yeah.
Like, was that for you? Was that for your dad? Or was that for the guy who wrote it?
This
who
game
just
is
wanted that on his resume.
This game is for people who are 30. That's clear, right?
Oh yeah.
This is for people our age. The name of the game is a joke about how it's a sequel to something from our childhood. It's invested in that identity. So it is like there's no
reaching a little.
There's no like two-level like, oh, something for the kids, something for the adults type jokes, cuz everybody who's playing this is our age. But like, so who is that for? Is it a joke? I'm full of questions that have no... I know who is John Galt, but like, for real though, it's so weird. What was that? Like, much like that Atlas Shrugged joke I just made. Who was that for?
There's gotta be one person watching like, oh hey! I got it!
And they're immediately gonna give me a fucking comment about making that reference.
Yeah, like, wow, way to be topical.
Way to be topical, yeah. Actually... Yeah. Kill yourself. Shit, I'm sorry I said that. You can bleep that if you want to.
I'm too lazy.
You got it. That's making it in.
You said it.
That guy was on top of shit. You getting a weird, like, Oddworld vibe right now?
Oh, yeah, because I'm in, like...
It's the industry and the particular strange aliens. Like, there's something about this that's kind of neat.
I just think it's kind of neat that it's like Oxide's
It's
crew.
Oxide's world, yeah. Oh my god, it'd be great if there was like posters of like him in a like Dale Earnhardt jacket, you know?
Top racer.
Yeah, he's like a cultural icon here. Goes to other planets and fuck. Can you imagine if there was like in a world where humans like get to space and we're like way more advanced than other civil. They're like industrial, but we're in like the nano age. And there's like a guy who goes to other planets to have like pool competitions, and if they lose, he fucking levels their planet, turns into a bar. you'd be like, damn, that guy's kind of repping humanity right now.
That guy kind of fucks.
Yeah, like, he would, like, there'd be people who'd be like, yeah, he's pretty evil, and he is, but he'd also be your villain, you know?
Yeah, you're like, but shit, man, look at him.
Look at this fucking guy. He's, like, literally going one man against a planet, and, like, none of you can beat me. I am the best pool player who ever walked this fucking universe, and I'm willing to put my life on the line to prove it.
And everyone who's pro him's like, where's your pool player?
Yeah. Where's your guy? Step
Sorry,
up.
do you not have one?
Sorry, your planet's a giant pool hall now because you fucked up. I like to think that Oxide wanted to do, like, the biggest donuts in the universe.
Like, that was his one true goal.
That's why he wanted a giant parking lot planet.
He just wanted to be king of donuts.
Yeah, he wanted to be king of donuts. Have you ever been in a car with somebody while they just tear an ass up and down an empty parking complex?
No.
It's loud as shit, but it's a lot of fun.
Only because I know how fucking annoying it is.
You know, the one time I did it, we were in a commercial zone, so we weren't, like, near, like, houses. You know what I mean? Like, we weren't bothering anyone unless they were walking by that That's why we did it then, you know?
In which case, that's when I was the dick.
It was a good time. We were in a truck, too, so we got to ride in the truck bed just super dangerously.
Oh,
it
nice.
was a good time.
And then, you know, Sam got his head run over. It was fucking awesome.
It was a fun time because none of us got our comeuppance. You know how
That's
that
what
goes?
makes it a good story.
That's where you go from good to great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Oh my god, Ratchet and Clank. What are we doing right now?
That's Oxide ship.
Oh my god, it is. Cortex looks psyched in this little picture.
Alright, he's jazzed. He's like, I'm playable!
I gotta say, something...
And I'm not in a car.
The way this game... I'm starting to get it now. The way this game, like touts its extra collectible shit is actually kind of obnoxious. When you go to a level and there's just automatically something grayed out that's like, you can't do this, loser. Like, that is actually really annoying.
Oh yeah, because you don't have the boots of Banath or something.
A lot faster in...
Are we gonna steal Oxide's car?
Oh!
What the?
No.
Hey,
Heroes don't steal.
Hey.
Pirate girls do.
hey, maybe don't commit crimes, you assholes. You're
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
We're a team.
No one said that! No one said that!
What I miss?
Why
Grand
do they
Theft
feel
Auto.
They
Oh, I'm not playing as Tana.
They've never, like, they were like, once, for 30 seconds, we're like, yeah, we're basically on the same side here. That's
She
it.
just shrugged like, I mean, I guess if that's
That
what
was
you
like the
wanna tell yourself.
shittest third act betrayal I've ever seen in my life. And I'm including, like, made-for-TV kids movies.
I thought you were
That
going to be
was
like, I'm
garbage.
including some Spider-Man in there.
Yeah, you know what? Why throw it in there, baby? What the fuck just happened?
Well, you see, we're not...
like, that was like Zootopia level. Like, oh shit, we forgot to put a conflict in.
Forced fucking bullshit.
Forced bullshit, yeah, like, what the hell?
Great, I didn't clip the front of that thing, so
I guess
it didn't count.
I was just starting to, like, get kind of excited after the weird N.Tropy situation. I was like, this is interesting. I don't know where they're going, but I was, like, back
It's
on board.
somewhere.
So, yeah, it was going somewhere weird. And, like, you know, they're giving it the David Bowie treatment. We don't know where it's going, but they're definitely not going to be boring. But then that didn't happen. They immediately went back into the safe lane.
Oh yeah, they live over there.
Stupid Crash
We take no
Bandicoot.
chances here. This is Crash Banooker.
Crash Banooker. Crash Ganooker Booker.
Crash Snooker.
Ooh, this is interesting. They've never done, like, a claustrophobic visual like that in Crash. They've covered you up in small amounts, but they've never done, like, a zoom like that. That was interesting.
Oh, where it was just like Alien 3 in the vents kind of thing?
Yeah! Yeah, very much like that. The underrated Alien 3, in my opinion.
I really like Alien 3. A lot of people don't. It bugs me.
Yeah, it's very strange. I guess...
It's not that it doesn't bug me that they don't like it. I just don't...
There's a lot of hate for it.
I don't understand why they don't like it. Is it because there's no guns? I don't...
Yeah, I don't really get it
the
either.
story's fun. I love Pete Postlethwaite.
Yeah,
Postlethwaite.
I'm 100% with you. I didn't remember which Aliens movies people liked and didn't. I had only seen the first one until fairly recently. I just watched them all in a row, and I liked all of them. They weren't the
They
same.
do different stuff.
Yeah, they weren't the same certainly. They all had different kind of appeal and different kind of tone and stuff. But I actually liked them all, and I do include the fourth one in that. I don't think it was a great movie, but they like explored every place that had made sense already, and so they just made something nuts in the fourth one, and I appreciate that.
Like, I mean,
I like a big
doesn't help
swing.
that Wes Anderson's involved.
Was he?
No, never mind. I think of somebody else.
Are you thinking of Wes Craven?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I don't care. Well, regardless, though, yeah. I like a big swing. I'd rather a big swing and a miss than a safe, moderate, in-the-box success. So I thought number 3 was interesting.
Okay. Well, yeah, 3 is fine. Well, you said 4.
Oh, 4. I feel the same way. I think 4 was interesting.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that was what I was
I think
trying to do.
3. I think 3 was straight up good. I think
Yeah.
people are way too hard on that movie.
No, 3 is fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good. I know it's fun.
I think it's good. I straight up do. And I also think it's way more like the first movie. Like, in all ways, it goes back to, like, the formula of the first movie. It adds more characters in. The stakes are different. The tone is different. But I fucking like it. It's also a lot darker in a way that I like.
Uh-huh.
It felt like the greasy universe that the first movie took place in. And I enjoyed that. Anyway.
I like that it was, shit, where was it? I'm trying to remember what I was gonna go with. I like things! Whoops.
I'm a fan of things as well. Ben, you know what I don't like?
Not things.
Things that don't exist.
Those are definitely not as good as the things that exist.
I agree. Except, Glorbo. I'm glad Glorbo doesn't exist because he is stone cold racist.
Oh, I was about to,
I mean, if he was real, he would use his unlimited power to be racist in our world and horrible eugenics. It's not cool. Glorbo sucks. I'm glad he's not real.
And frankly, we deserved it.
He's the fuck... Dude, I have had... I wish I was a fish. I wish it was... I had the time to, like, animate shit. I've had this fucking joke in my head. It's this character that I can't shake, and I just... For, like, 2 weeks... I've been like in my head riffing this crazy fucking scenario, but it's a very visual joke, so I have to explain it just a little. Here's the gag. It's an old man on his porch.
All right.
Okay? The gag is he is haunted by a racist raccoon.
Okay.
All right? That he hates because he is not racist. So he's like an old man, and I don't know when this story takes place. But so a black family moves in his neighborhood, and he's like tries to say hi to them, but he sees this racist raccoon.
Okay.
So they're like, so it's like 2 guys walking down the street, like 2 black guys, and you're like, oh hey, how are you? And the old man adjusts his glasses, and in focus you see a little raccoon in a KKK outfit. He's like, what? Wait, what are you doing here? Oh, I don't like your kind, you little coon! Get the fuck out of here! He hates this fucking raccoon, and he hates the raccoon because he's racist. And the 2 people are like, are you okay, man? He's like, get the fuck out of here! Yeah, no, don't you be bothering these happy people! He's yelling at the raccoon. You know what I mean? No, not in my neighborhood, I tell you what!
No, I get you. I get that this guy is not racist.
He's not well, but he sees the ghost of a racist raccoon.
I didn't know that was a death bit. I was gonna say, he's not okay. But, see, it's not his fault. Now, the guy who wrote the scenario, I don't know so much about him. I think, like, maybe he's walked into a real fucking weird spot.
I just think it's
I'm
really
saying,
funny.
if you wrote it, that would be weird, but you didn't, so that's good. Fuck, that was stupid.
You feel how you want about it. I think that's a damn good joke.
It's
just super visual is the problem.
That is, in this show.
Not visual.
Not. I can't wait for somebody who's got, like...
Look, if you just listen to the wrong part of that, that's on you. It's been a good show. You should watch the whole thing.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant.
Oh, go ahead.
I meant somebody who's been watching the whole thing, but they can't hear, or, you know, just...
Wait, you can't hear... So, they saw this in text form?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna write the fucking text for this.
Oh, so...
That's gonna be YouTube auto-generated captions.
I'm pretty psyched to listen to that. You should please timestamp that so that I can go back and fucking watch that.
If I can remember when that happens, I will. I love watching YouTube videos where I know that the creator didn't make the subtitles and YouTube is going to. So that's when I can. I know it's narcissistic, but I've watched my own shit to see what the fucking captions are.
See where they get you.
And one was like, "Make metal with the diddle down fiddle foo," and I'm just like, "Oh, yeah."
That could very much be something
I want to know, and I want it now.
I wanna know, can you show me Scum Skibble Bib about the fingers in Lee? Scop on a Joe!
Scop
He's flying!
Joe.
Big Anna waffles and the big old big screen. It's just all
It's just
all
YouTube going like singing.
That's kind of funny. I'd love to take like an established movie and put it in and just see how YouTube fucks it up.
Oh, especially if somebody's got like a heinous accent throughout the whole. I would love to go through. I would love to put Con Air through that, just because I want to see what YouTube does with Nick Cage's accent.
I mean, what are any of us to do with Nick Cage's accent in Con Air?
I love it.
What are we as a nation?
It's like
I can't remember. Are you pro Cage or anti Cage?
I'm pro Cage.
Okay. So some people,
It's not one of those like, he has shitty movies.
well, of course, he's in a lot of movies. Some of them are gonna suck. I recently had this conversation that I have never had before. Whoa, hang on, I just took in this level.
Gotcha. Take your time.
Holy fucking balls! What is this?
This is Crash 4 going really hard where it didn't need to.
I don't know how to feel about this. It's so strange. I don't hate it, but I feel very far away from Crash.
There's a lot of this in the late levels.
Whoa. I feel very far from home. But the way this is put together is crazy and interesting. I love the back. This is cool. Excuse me. This is really fucking cool.
A lot of this game is really cool. I like it.
But
I will never 100% it. I can't stress that enough.
So
I don't think people believe me.
I met somebody recently who was like, I used to like Nick Cage, but his recent movies are really shitty. And I was like, what kind of fucking crazy are you talking right now? You liked Nick Cage. He's like, you were a fan, and then recently you were like, yeah, I'm done with Nick Cage. I don't think his movies are good now.
Like, what did you see that you no longer see?
What changed? And have you ever seen two Nick Cage movies where you're like, yeah, basically the same? Say what you want about the man. Even if you don't like Nick Cage, even if you don't like him, go, whoa, I love this. Even if you don't like him being crazy Nick Cage, you cannot deny that the man goes for it.
I like crazy. It's
Well,
not
I
I
like him-
do or don't like crazy Nick Cage. I get what he's doing.
Well, no, I'm with you
really
too.
like it.
I'm just trying to say, even if you weren't a fan, you can't
yeah.
call him boring. You
No.
can't call him samey. He's not the same shit every time. You might hate what he does, and that's fair, but he's not fucking... There's no typical Cage. So when does the shift happen where you're like, this was the bad Cage movie?
That jumped the shark for me.
Yeah, this is where I draw the line. Why? Why this? Why that? Why was it the movie, like, why was it Drive Angry where you were like, nah, that's a bit much for me? It's just
Rich for my blood, thanks.
It's a strange thing to take this late in the game. It's like if you only hated Bowie's newest album, like the last album he put out. You liked all the rest of them, and you were like, that album, trash. Like, what is that different to you? That you listen to all of his experimental crap, but you don't like this last one that he put out, like...
Yeah, too pedestrian.
Too pedestrian.
Average Bowie.
This is when you got off the fucking rails with Bowie. Not Harold the Garden Gnome. You did it for that, but...
Oh, I thought that was an enemy.
I also thought that. I guess that was just background?
Or it's just a thing I can't kill.
No idea. Just odd to me.
Well, it's just I don't know, it's just a weird hill to die on, too.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like that kind of shit does happen. I just have a lot of fucking questions. I want to know. Can you show me?
I want to know about these opinions you have.
The opinions like these. Have you ever been that with a franchise where you're watching it and you're like, oh shit, that was it. That was the moment where I don't care anymore. You know what I mean? You know that like kind of Die Hard 3 moment where you're like, where he's like in the helicopter and you're just like, how did we get to this? Like, what am I watching now?
I feel like my answer is going to be odd.
Okay, I'm listening.
Season 5 of Thomas the Tank Engine.
All right.
Where I remember saying, I do not like what Alec Baldwin is bringing. I don't like that these stories feel like they're actually just... I don't know. Like,
was it just like a combination of elements, or did he just deliver it in a way that you weren't into?
Mostly that. But
Okay.
he just wasn't delivered. He sounded bored. Like
that, yeah. He's a weird choice for that role. Actually, hang on, let me read. He is the exact type of choice you would expect for Thomas the Tank Engine, but Thomas the Tank Engine went pretty fucking high class for its narrators.
Yeah,
right. Like famously,
Ringo Starr and then George Carlin.
And George Carlin, yeah, two big personalities, really top.
After Baldwin, I'm so bad with names right now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Pierce Brosnan came in and did a movie.
Yeah, so, like, he's always gonna stand out. But, like, if you didn't know any better, he's exactly who you would expect from a show like Thomas the Tank Engine. So maybe that was the point, is that, like, let's get something kind of in the box and on brand. But... but that is interesting, though. He is an odd follow-up choice, because he sounds like that. Like,
he sounds exactly like your accountant reading you how much money you have left in the bank.
And that's kind of how he acts. He's a pretty, I don't want to say flat, but deadpan is kind of, alright, sure.
Sure, yeah.
You did that wrong, apparently. No, jumping was wrong, I guess.
Why not?
But
on top of, there were a lot of other reasons. Okay. Sure, he follows me. But it was also just like the source material's not explicitly aimed at 3-year-olds. So then when the story writers started writing exclusively for 3-year-olds, I'm like, okay, I'm not 3.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like, it lost its tone.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It lost its way.
That's interesting. That is kind of funny when,
It's funny, there is an entire fandom of grown-ass adults that still talk about Thomas like this.
I've known a surprising amount of fans of Thomas the Tank Engine in my life. It's kind of interesting. I think I've known more Thomas the Tank Engine fans than Godzilla fans, although there is some crossover there. Okay.
Oh, I of the two media franchises, Dokuratai Thomas, Godzilla ran this kid.
Yep. I'd like my ticket, please.
And this is kind of like, oh boy,
Thomas the Tank Engine versus Godzilla.
Yeah.
We're there. Let me write that movie. I'll do it for free, and it will be good. I will knock your fucking socks off with Thomas the Tank. You want to collaborate on Thomas the Tank Engine versus Godzilla?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Now I'm gonna make it a challenge.
Okay, I'm listening.
I write the Thomas stuff, and you write the Godzilla stuff.
Can I frame it and then leave the Thomas specific? Can I do the structure of it and then we can
then just like have it be like proof checked.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean,
whether this is true to form.
Well, yeah. Well, you can be the technical expert. I also want you to write all the dialogue and stuff for the Thomas side of stuff.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, I want you to be like in on that stuff. But like, I feel like having like you want like a Godzilla story structure out of that movie, right?
Yeah.
But Thomas is like our hero, so we need to do a little bit of back and forth between those two types of plots because they have to kind of dovetail for it to feel
organic. Because they certainly don't naturally.
It can be done.
It will be done.
It will be done. We'll see you for that one.
Mark my goddamn words.
What a movie.
Hey, guess what that was? 2 feet from the end.
Some bullshit. Oh god, it sent you so far.
Yeah.
What the fuck were I talking about? Oh, it's interesting. It's interesting because, like, when a show, like, kind of ages itself, or when it picks an age.
Yeah.
So sometimes the show, like you just said, like, one will be suddenly aimed at a younger audience or an older audience. It doesn't happen that often, but it's always very jarring. But what do you prefer, that or the, like, Simpsons ageless format? Where we're
like
just...
timeless?
Timeless, yeah. Like, the show canonically has 60 Christmases.
And like, well, it depends. Like there's there's a bunch of arguments where people are like, it's a sliding timeline. I'm like, oh, I don't care.
What does that mean?
It's like superhero logic where it's always the 50s, unless the 50s was more than 30 years ago, and then it's the 80s, because that was 30 years from today, roughly. Basically, it's like, when was the last time 3D glasses were cool? That's when this takes place.
Are you describing the plot of 222?
What?
It's the 30 years that got me.
No, I'm not.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. No, I just
Couldn't tell if that was an ultra-specific reference.
In my mind, the oldest period piece you'll ever see somebody do in like a movie is like a big 30 years from now, like ago. So like 1920s, 1950s, 1980s. So like 2020 and 30 years.
Gotcha. It's like you wouldn't do. I do kind of see what you mean. Like
you wouldn't just go out of your way to be like, let's do this one in 1937.
Yeah, you wouldn't get that specific.
Because what's happening?
Well,